Welcome to the African Man Podcast. My name is Phoebe. Today, let's talk about invest in knowledge. It yields the highest return in life and business. The fastest way to accomplish anything is to find guidance. First, you need to know the reason why you need that guidance. And don't be cheap. The people that are trying to teach you certain information, because information is key, the people that are trying to teach you, they might require you to pay for it. They might. There's a reason why people like us, we went back to school to get master's degree in computer science. There's a reason why people go ahead to get certifications so they can upgrade their skills. They can gain more money. They can get a bigger return on that investment. So don't be cheap. Don't go out there looking for people that will teach you for free. No, you have to pay for these things. And learn to have mentors across different walks of life. Don't just have mentors that have money. Don't just look for mentorship programs in relation to money and financial independence. You need mentors that are spiritually connected to God. You need mentors that will teach you emotional maturity. You need mentors that will teach you how to work out your body. You need mentors that will teach you how to handle situations in terms of chaos. And you need mentors that will teach you how to be in the right mental state of mind when you're on your journey of making money, how to bounce back from losing money. You need people like this that will teach you the blunt reality. And then you need mentors that have made a lot of money and lost it and bounced back. And you need mentors that try to bounce back, but it was not possible for them to bounce back. People that have been destroyed by women, people that have been been supported by women and they did great things. These are two different school of thoughts, different mentors that will just teach you the blunt, harsh reality. Remember, all you're trying to gain is information, knowledge. And don't be cheap. I say this again. There's a reason why people go to school to spend thousands of dollars. When I was doing my master's degree in computer science, I took 16 classes. Each of those classes cost me $4,000. And I would take two classes because it was too expensive. I was paying from pocket. I did not want to get student loan. I would pay $8,000 per semester. So it took me a long time. And then I had to do summer classes. That's because I knew I was going to make more money, a bigger return on investment from getting that degree. The same thing with mentorship programs. Don't be cheap. I'm pretty sure the school, because I went to University of St. Thomas in Minnesota, they would definitely laugh at me if I come there and say, I want you to teach me for free. A couple of months ago, I did this. I made this content. And I said, if a rich man asked a poor man to bring $1 million, so the rich man can give that poor man information of life, a lifetime information for financial freedom and independence. I said the bigger percentage of poor man or poor men will say, where do you want me to get that money from? I understand you don't have that money, but you're missing the point. It's not about the money. And that's why I said you have to be a good salesman. Learn how to bargain with people. Learn how to negotiate deals. This is a skill you need. Close mouth do not get fed. If someday anybody tells you to pay something for a service you don't have, and you need that information, you counter. What I expected people, I was disappointed. Because that video went viral and we got to around 500,000 views and listening. Across all social media, it marks around 1 million views and listening. From YouTube to Apple, Spotify, TikTok, and Instagram. I was disappointed. What I expected people to say was, you renegotiate. I don't have the money, but I need that information. What can I do? I'm willing to work for you for free to gain that information. The bigger percentage of people that have mentors and they are poor, they don't have that money to pay for mentorship programs. Like, take for example, if you go to, in the United States, it's a known fact that if you want to go to school, let's say you want to go for bachelor's degree, I want you to listen to this. Let's say you want to get bachelor's degree or master's degree. but you don't have the money, but you want to go to school, you can apply to that school and gain admission, and then apply to another organization and say, I want to get a job. I want to work for this school for free. So you will work for that school for free. In the United States, it's a known fact. You can work for that school for free just to go to school. The same thing with mentorship programs. Now, the mentor can decide to tell you, nope, I don't need you to do this. I have so people. That means you have to go to another people. There are schools in the United States that will say, nope, we have people that work for us already. If you can't pay for this, then you have to go to the next one. But it doesn't cost you anything to ask. Learn how to be a good salesman. It is going to help you, because closed mouth do not get fed. If you're listening to me right now, irrespective of how old you are, how experienced you think you are, either you're 35, you're 30, you're 25, you're 20, you're 40 years old, you're 35, you're 50, you're 60, you can still accomplish your heart desire. But you have to humble yourself to ask people that know these things. Now, let's say you cannot afford a mentorship program. Go to YouTube. If people like myself, I still pay people to teach me certain things that I don't know. Digital marketing, event space business. I pay people these things. I pay people. Laundry business, I pay people those things. Venture capitalists, I pay people that money. A lot of money to teach me things. Because I still go to YouTube to binge. And I told you guys that I sit down on weekends and just watch bunch of YouTube. How are people surviving venture capitalists? How are people starting private equity business? How are people investing their money? How do you bounce back from so? You get me? Just to gain more knowledge and understanding, just to know more. That is plus the mentorship program. Because just because you pay people to teach you and they are willing to hold your hands, that does not mean they will hold your hands all day long. There are certain things they still expect you to teach. They will give you information, and then you probably meet them twice in a week or once in a week, and you guys will talk briefly. Nobody's going to stay with you 24 hours to hold your hand. Even your father, your biological father, is not going to hold your hand like this and teach you things. No, he's going to take the time, 30 minutes, 1 hour every now and then, because he has his own problems too. And this is real life. But learn to invest into knowledge. While some people will come to me and tell me, but for Obi, I don't have the money. Okay, you don't have the money, I get that, but you don't have to be here with me. You understand? And I will say this, and we'll look at their page, at their Instagram. You want mentorship program, you know you need that knowledge. You don't understand? You need that knowledge. But you're not willing to sacrifice nothing. You just want it to be given to you on a platter. It doesn't work like that. This is real life. I think we should break it down from the base level. You have to know the importance of why you need that knowledge in the first place. Why do you need that information? It has to be important to you before you know that, okay, I need to sacrifice this. Because for the love of God, you had 3 square meals yesterday. You've been having 3 square meals for the course of your life. But I don't want to starve. Look at it from this side of you. If you listen closely to people that own startup companies, people that work in Silicon Valley, and they own business of dollars, millions of dollars. I'm talking about they own companies that is worth millions, billions of dollars. At the inception of starting that business, they all say the same thing. They were all eating ramen noodles. Do you know what ramen noodles is? It's like you eating Indomie noodles. In some countries, third world country, it is very expensive to eat noodles. In first world country, it is one of the most cheapest food you can eat. It's only people that come from poverty that eat ramen noodles, because it's very cheap. When you eat ramen noodles with the sauce, that means you are broke. You don't understand? And surprisingly, those guys that own those Silicon Valley, they had a full-time job. They were making 6 figures, which is around 100,000, 150,000. But they were still eating ramen noodles because they cannot afford to eat food. Now, what were they using their money for? That's the question you should ask yourself. They were paying mentors and they were investing that money into that startup company. Because it costs money to own a server. It costs money to own a platform, software, to have staff, because only you, it's not possible. Only you cannot build, even if you're a good software developer. I'm a full stack developer, but I cannot write a whole program. Let's say I want to write a social media platform now. It's not possible. Only me cannot do it. It's not possible. That means you have to employ the service of other professionals. It costs money. And then you probably say, okay, let's say their value is what? $15,000 a month. You say, okay, I'll give you 5,000, and then I'll give you equity in the company too. Not as a founder, not as a owner, but as one of the first employees of the company. You don't understand, but you still have to pay them. You're not just going to say work for me for free. There is nothing free in this life. That is all I'm trying to tell you. That is all I'm trying to tell you. But at the base level, you need to know the value of the information you're trying to get. You don't have to get, you understand, mentorship program from anybody. If you have the mindset that, okay, I will figure it out by myself, take it from me. It is going to take you longer before you get into that door of success. It's a known fact. You might end up getting there, but it's going to take you longer. People who have mentors, people who have guidance, they get there earlier. They will get there before you. It's a fact. Think about this. There is a reason why people go back to school rather than stay on YouTube or have people that will teach you software engineering. There are certain things that nobody can teach you. Programming, for example, people can only give you materials. Programming, for example, nobody can teach you how to program. It's not possible. It's not possible. They will only show you materials. Go and buy this book. Get so. And then when you encounter problems while you're developing, they will come and read your script and try and help you debug it and then tell you how to fix it for next time. But don't come to me and say, okay, you want free service and those things. Now, it doesn't work like that. You understand? If you believe you can figure it out by yourself, you won't be the first human being to do it. Go to YouTube and watch away or figure it out. You're going to lose a lot. Unnecessary resources you're going to lose. You're going to lose unnecessary resources, but the money you're not willing to spend on mentorship program, you're going to eventually spend it. You are, because that is exactly how it is. Some people are hard-headed. Some people are stubborn like that. But you will be fine. If you want mentorship program, you need guidance, come to us. Though we have my Innovation University. In my Innovation University, we teach 4 major things: spiritual stability, emotional maturity, physical stamina, and we teach you how to get money. Now, mind you, when we talk about teaching you how to get money, we're not going to tell you to go into a specific type of business. No. What we teach is the right mental state of mind when you're going towards anything, to accomplish anything, and the right mental state of mind to be there in that time of goodness when that money keeps coming in, and the right mental state of mind to continue to be there on the same frequency when you start losing, because life is a zigzag and you need the right mental state of mind to do this. Continue to be well, my good friends. Check the link down below. Subscribe to all our social media platforms, man. You know how it is now. We're just trying to help. We're just trying to share our experience with the world. I'll see you guys on Friday. Love you guys. And I feel the need to apologize though. We did not make any content on Monday because we were pretty occupied. You know how it is. We are entrepreneurs. Life happens, and life happens. Mona no vex. I beg. Continue to be well, friends. I'll see you later.